Go this right now. We'll look at it later. I guess we could start to explain the Dracolich skip. So Dracolich skip, you only get 2 attempts at it before you need to restart, and you really should restart after 1 if you don't go quick enough. What we're going to do is we're going to head towards a very specific portion of the ground that's kind of towards the screen. It makes like, it's like 2 kind of semicircles meeting together. We're going to be on the right side of the crack in between them and facing towards that crack. We're going to launch and do a double punch, double holy water combo to get on top of an invisible wall. Something to keep in mind is I'm rotating the stick from as the dragon passes, and the reason I'm doing that is because it's allowing me to move slightly forward each time. Otherwise I might not be moving as optimally forward as possible. So the inputs kind of go from down left on the first rotation to right more on the next one. Once you land on top, it's up left, and you want to try to double jump. I tried to direct launch there, but you can double jump after that and get to the next scene. You can get it on a second time. If you do it the second time and get on top, then when you shadow dash, it's going to be up, not up left. And you want to try to dash immediately if you can, otherwise kind of some weird things start to happen, I've been noticing. You can always try to like extend your jump a little bit, but usually if you don't make it in the first section, you're kind of screwed. You could probably do some type of backwards double jump there in order to make it a little bit more consistent, but you'd have to turn off shadow mid-jump, which is a little bit inconsistent from what I've been seeing. See, if I get on top of here, then it's more of an up that you have to do in order to go forward. If you don't kind of charge in the direction you're facing, it seems like you get less of a charge and you fall like a rock, as was mentioned in the glitch fac. So let's just try and get this. As I mentioned, there is a glitch that can happen. You only want to do 2 attempts on this, and you don't want to go too high, because if you take too long, you can grab onto the Dracolich's undercarriage when you're not supposed to be at a different phase of the fight, and the game crashes if you do that. So yeah. That was kind of weird. It didn't charge up my charge, I guess. I've actually been having pretty decent success with the strategy that I'm mentioning. It's just not really working out. So you get to this clover section, launch, punch holy water all the time kind of towards the direction of the wall. Double jump and get into phase 2. Once you get into phase 2, you can immediately start grappling here. You can press L2 to start to move quickly into his mouth and mash. You'll notice that his health bar is significantly larger than normal, but he is actually still in critical health. If I were to finish this combo, he would die and it would end the fight, even though he's not at minimal health. This reduces the need, or takes away the need of having to have a dark crystal for this fight, which makes it much, much less dangerous. I'm considering using the Dark Crystal on the Pan fight, since that seems to be significantly longer, and the Necromancer fight doesn't seem too difficult. Dracolich is now a joke because of this, as long as you can get out of bounds and get to the second phase just fine.